What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Here we are still in the Kenworth W900. We are going to Bakersfield with nuts, 33,693 pounds. And let's get started. We are in Santa Maria. That's where we left off at. I figured why not just continue the journey?
Turn left. Keep right and then turn right.
You got it, woman. Where's the fuel tank at?
Turn right.
Oh, we're still pretty full. They wanted us to take the little tiny trailer, but I decided to change it to a bigger trailer because I didn't want to drive that little tiny trailer, the little pup trailer, like the one that's on the back of the truck that just passed by. I like to make it a little challenging when it comes to the drop-off.
Get ready.
Sometimes it comes back and bites me in the butt, especially when you go to like one of those Eddie's stores, or
Turn
sometimes it's called Walgreens. Take it slow and steady. Whoa! Take it slow and steady. I didn't even see that Jeep. I don't know if they've updated the floating of the gears, but I used to have a hard time doing it in the W900, like in the stock trucks of the game. They used to always grind. And now it's a lot easier. It's a lot more easy than real life since I drove a truck. I mean, like I said, the W900 that I drove is a lot older. But still, I mean, it kind of gave me the idea of how difficult it is to figure it all out. And the steering wheel being so big, that's why I put that little knob there on the steering wheel. That was a fun experience, but a workout nonetheless. I'd like to do it again, but
And then exit right.
we're getting off Gen X.
Exit right.
Getting to caught up in the conversation and not paying attention to the map that's right in front of my face. My fiance the other day it's her first week at her job, her new job, and she was running late, and she was driving out of the garage and nailed her mirror off, and then came back inside like she was mad at me, which all women tend to do when they're in a rush. And we ask any questions. She's like, "Can I take your car?" I'm like, "Yes, but don't do what you just did on my passenger side here." She got upset, which she then said sorry for, but still, in the moment, guess. I don't know. Anyways, she knocked off her mirror, and she's like, "It's like 500 bucks." I'm like, "They're not 500 bucks for a mirror." I'm like, "It's not gonna come. If I order you one, it's not gonna come painted. It's gonna either be black or it's gonna be chrome." She's like, "No chrome." I'm like, "Exactly. We don't want chrome." So it's just like a plastic black, which the original ones on her car were painted to match her car, and obviously, I don't know if they make them for her car anymore in 2013. So, like painted. Like the only other way I think of getting a painted mirror is to find a car that's been crashed and has a perfectly fine driver's side mirror. So I said I could just order one on car parts and have it over here by Saturday. Well, it came in. I ordered both sides because I didn't want one. I didn't want to get her one that was. Let me turn on my lights. I didn't want to get her one black one, and then the other one is painted to match. So I ended up getting two of them for like 140 bucks. So I don't know where she got that $500 price. Maybe it was from a deductible, insurance deductible, maybe $500 deductible. I'm not sure. I didn't ask questions. I told her I could find it for 140 bucks, and I thought that was just one. I ended up getting two for 140 bucks, so that was score more. And then she's like, "Do you know how to put them on? Or we gotta find somebody." I'm like, "It's like 3 screws and an electrical connection. I can do that in my sleep." So it came in probably like 2 hours ago. I ended up putting them on, and then I was like, "Okay, it's fixed." And she's like, "Wow, how much do I owe you?" An arm and a leg. I'm like, "It's super easy." Especially with YouTube nowadays, you can Google not Google. You can YouTube how to do everything. That's how I figured out how to do her rear brakes. And, well, pretty much I already knew how to do them, but I just needed to know which size they were, which size sockets, and after that it was pretty easy. Because when I moved from California to over here, I seem to have lost my 10mm, which everybody who has a toolbox in their garage loses the 10mm. Like, that's the one that goes missing first. I don't know what the mystery of the 10mm going missing is. I've lost so many 10mm. I don't know how. But for her car, it needed a 10mm to take off the calipers. And so I had to order. Well, I had to go to Home Depot or Lowe's. I think I went to Lowe's and bought a new socket set because I wanted to get newer ones. It's so crazy, the mystery of the 10mm. When I was a lot younger and I started working at a truck accessory place, I lost a few 10mm, mainly due to coworkers who would use it and not bring it back. But still, that's where it started in my 20s as the mystery of the 10mm. Now I have too many tools, not sockets, but I have too many wrenches and pliers, open-ended wrenches, I don't even know where I got half the tools, but they ended up in my toolbox. They ended up in Texas. So
Get ready to turn left.
wrong gear.
Turn left.
I like that loud sounding Jake brake. Fine. You stay there. Okay, let's not hit anybody. Hey, what kind of truck was that? Do you know what that truck was behind us? Very different looking front end. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I had to answer the doorbell. I gotta get a no soliciting sign for my for the front of the house, unless you have Girl Scout cookies, or unless you're selling Girl Scout cookies or delivering Amazon packages, something like that. One of those signs. Because you would think our neighborhood was like a brand new neighborhood, like brand new house neighborhood. I mean, they're pretty new, but they're not brand new. 2005, I believe the house.
Keep right, and then exit right.
2005, the house was built, so it's not old, but it's not brand new. And with all the solicitors we have for like security systems, we already have one, and pest control and
Turn right.
lawn treatments and all types of things. There was nobody around that corner. Take it out. Let's see.
Get ready to turn left.
Let's wake everybody up in the neighborhood in this industrial area.
Turn
We
left,
just passed the
and
hotel,
then
so
turn right.
very dark
Turn
over
right.
here. I'm in too high of a gear.
Get ready to turn left.
Let's just turn on the flashers for now,
Turn left.
since we're coming into the drop-off. And of course,
arrived
it's
at your
going to be over here. Yep, right up against the wall. Maybe I should have driven the pup trailer. That little one. No, stalling. It's pretty much that one right there. Wasn't a pup trailer, but it's the size of a pup trailer. Get off the phone, woman! Gosh! Be like the girl in the back. Okay. Clear on that side. Let's turn off our lights. Stay pretty close. Well, I want to stay closer to the passenger side. So that when I cut it around, I can pretty much stay up against that wall or that stuff. I think it's too soon. Yes, it's too soon. Let's go look. Oh, we made it past. Should probably start cutting it over. Although I should have probably pulled forward since I was already past that area. I can get the tire right there, just turn right there. Let's see what we look like. Yeah, and I can pull forward and do it that way rather than trying to U-turn it around this bend. I see it back there. Might be able to keep going. Oh no, I'm not going to have it go in front. Let's just pull forward while we're ahead. Keep it on that corner. Because we gotta have room for the nose to come around. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have room for the nose to come around, but let's see. Yeah, it's looking alright as long as it doesn't keep turning. Following it around. I need to pull forward. Well, we need to pull forward. We need to not stall the truck. Don't have much wiggle room here on the passenger side. Or driver's side. Let's see if we can get it to come over a few feet. That might be too much. Yeah, that's too much. Last pull-up. Let's see. Let's back this way. And then bring it back this way. Right along the line. It's a little bit crooked. But that's gonna have to work. Let's drop it off. Excellent nuts delivered from Santa Maria to Bakersfield, 173 miles, 4 hours, 40 minutes, 36.1 gallons consumed. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. If you liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike, comment, subscribe, what you guys want to see. Uh, I'll try and get some mods to start working again. I got to update some mods. The Roland, Joel Collins, bunch of those trucks needs updating. I'll see if they've sent me the updates yet. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Take care. Peace out.